Okay, so let's move on to a couple of other examples of the evidence that's been disproven in terms of mitochondrial energy production, mitochondrial health, the theory of aging. There are instances, well, not instances, it's very well documented knowledge that parrots are very long-lived compared to quail, for example, and there's a naked mole rat which lives for 32 years compared to regular mice that live for 3 years. In terms of the metabolic energy of an organism to deal with insults, essentially, by having the energy to overcome that in the system, what do you have to say about the longevity of different species that exist even within the same species, so the parrots and the quail and the mole rat and
what about the
a regular
flamingos?
mouse? Well, flamingos also long-lived, yeah.
There are a few researchers who have surveyed a lot of different animals and found that the highly unsaturated animals in a given species don't live as long as those less highly unsaturated. Hulbert and Pamplona are two of the people who have done the most research, and they find that birds in general are much less unsaturated in all their tissues than mammals, and part of that is that they don't activate enzymes that extend, for example, linoleic acid in a mammal is processed to remove electrons until it can, with the addition of more carbons, can become EPA or DHA, the highly unstable polyunsaturates. The birds simply don't use those enzymes to the extent that mammals do.
Oh, so they can eat a polyunsaturated and it just doesn't turn into the EPA or the DHA.
Yeah, so they have more of the unprocessed linoleic acid than the highly unstable, longer ones. And part of that, I think, is because they live at a much higher body temperature than mammals. Mammals are usually somewhere between 90 and 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and the birds generally are well over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, up to as much as 110 degrees. And that means that they will very quickly oxidize any of the most unstable fats. If they eat something with a highly unsaturated fat, it's more likely that the fat will be used for energy rather than circulating to cause trouble.